welcome to the Daily Vibe Ride. I am Susan Shine Carlin, shineonsoulcenter.com, and I will start with my 5 things of gratitude. I missed you guys. It's really nice to be back. So, my first thing is I'm really thankful to be back with you guys live doing the Vibe Ride. Number 2, I am so thankful that one of my son's friends is coming from Colorado to visit today. That's awesome. Number 3, I am thankful for clarity with some decisions that I'm making in my life right now and the continued clarity that comes through, guiding me along my path. Number 4, I am thankful for a fantastic weekend and I got to swim in the ocean again. Love that. And number 5, I love my friends, and I'm really thankful for my friends near and far. And I feel like I might cough. Not COVID. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing to raise your vibe is, we're going to remove a limiting limiting belief. And so limiting beliefs occur. I took this amazing class, the Ultimate Success Mastery class with Natalie Ledwell, and it's just amazing how the brain works. And so when we're kids, from the age of like 0 to I think it's 6, we don't have a filter as far as processing what someone says to us and rejecting that as fact or truth. So whatever anybody says to us, we just accept it as truth. And then that gets lodged in our subconscious, and our subconscious is the one that kind of runs the show, right? So say for example, here's a good one. Say you watched your mom and dad fight about money as a toddler, right? So you're like, oop, got it, money's bad, it makes people argue, got it, definitely don't want to make money. So it can affect us in so many ways. Or like say you have a teacher, here's my co-star. Say you have a teacher that says, wow, you took, a long time to finish that art project. You're kind of, you're slower than everybody else. Oh, got it. I'm slower than everybody else. 10-4. And so it's crazy the things that can come through, the things that we might have seen in a TV show or a commercial. We got to have the whitest teeth in order to be attractive. Like all this stuff gets lodged in our subconscious and can kind of run the show. So what I would encourage you to do to raise your vibe is to watch the way you talk to yourself. Hey, Hanny. And people aren't popping up as being online, so I'm not sure who's here, but I love you all. It's being weird today, but that's okay. It's live. So try and catch yourself the way you talk to yourself, right? So if you catch yourself saying something like, well, I could never do that. Or if you're beating yourself up, or if you're really hard on yourself, try and stop it right then and there and catch yourself and go, well, maybe I could try that. Oh, a really, really good example of this is saying, I don't know. That's a really very limiting, mindset, right? I don't know. Well, instead of saying, I don't know, how about if you say, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So just try and catch yourself, once or twice throughout the day and flip it into, I'll bet I could do that. Or, just flip it. And the more often that you flip it over and over again, you actually, hey Jan, you actually rewire your thinking. You rebuild neural pathways in your brain. So you can literally rewire your brain, regardless of what anyone has ever said or thought about you. You can rewire your brain with your own truth. Like, hey, I'm a really good person. Hey, I'm a quick learner, whatever it is, right? So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is to be silly again, to be childlike, to be innocent. And I don't even know if playgrounds are a thing. Right now with everything that's going on. So I won't encourage you to go to a playground, I guess. That's up to you. It's your life, right? But we're going to air swing. Okay, so again, I don't get to practice this stuff. It just comes up and then I pass it on. So let's give air swinging a try. Excuse me, I've got like a frog in my throat today. Okay, I'm gonna pretend this is my swing. Oh, I love my life. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, do you remember when you would swing so high as a kid, you could almost flip it around the top bar? Oh, and remember when you, like, I used to throw the chain link swing over the bar over and over to make it a really high swing, and like your buddy would lift you up so you could do this really high swing. It's crazy, the stuff that we used to do as kids. I'm glad we're all still here. Ah, that's good stuff. It does work. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so that was number 2 thing, air swinging. Hey, Jake, Wally, Casey, love you guys. Thank you for being here so very, very much. All right, we're going to do 5 angel cards. So think of a question or something you're mulling over doing or starting or dreaming about or wanting some clarity on. And pick a number or 2, it's your life, between 1 and 5, and we'll see what comes up with the 5 angel cards, all right? All right, I hope everybody had a great weekend. It's kind of a long weekend for me as far as being away from you guys. I missed you all, so it feels really good to be back. And yeah. Definitely, I had to do some stuff with my family, and family wins, always. And to really kind of concentrate on practicing what I preach with some self-care this weekend. And so now I'm refreshed and recharged. Okay, number 1. I don't know if you guys can, I think you can peek at the cards. The camera angle's always different. It doesn't matter. Case has 2 and 3 today. All right. I love that you guys have such wonderful, positive feedback and nice things to say. It really, really, really raises my vibe too when I'm with you guys, and helps me stay kind of, sane during these times. Just kind of. Yes. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Brandon. All right. Pick a number if you're just hopping on between 1 and 5, or pick a couple numbers, and we're doing some angel cards in love and light. Yes. Hey, Kathy, how are you, my dear? Oh, I miss your face. Hope everything is going good at the office. All right. I feel like I'm in a rush, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Calm down. Calm down. I'm just too excited to be back with you guys. So, number from 1 to 5. And I'm still working on the idea of doing a Zoom link too. So, hey Rita, so that we can, interact a little bit more. I would really like that if I could, see your beautiful faces and talk to you at the same time, and you guys could talk instead of me just blah, 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 going on and on. All right, number 4. Okay. This is kind of fun. We've got some a little bit different cards. Last couple weeks we've had quite the themes going, and I like that it's getting shook up a little bit here for you guys. All right, last call. Pick a card or 2 from 1 to 5, and there's number 5. Okay, so number 1 is, hey Patrick, I love you. All right, number 1 is Archangel Michael, and I'll take a picture of these later too and post it. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. That's pretty straightforward right there. And, I think living and knowing our divine purpose is the highest order of being, at least for me personally. And I love that, the angels are there to help us along and give us some guidance. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that one right there. And I will say, what jumps out at me is the courage to make life changes. And again, comes up over and over and over again when we do the cards. A lot of people, well, everyone, 100% of us have had our lives changed in 2020 with all that's going on. And a lot of people are taking this opportunity to dig deep and think about, like, what is my divine purpose? What blows my hair back? What sets my soul on fire? Why am I here? And do I love what I'm doing? And if not, am I in the position to change it? And that does take a lot of courage. Okay, so that's for your number ones. It looks like if you're thinking about making a change, you've got some nice backup. Number 2 is Sonia. Show you Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Oh, that's so lovely. And, I think we all have people in spirit and on the other side, whatever your belief system is. And got this frog today. And in doing the work that I do, with the mediumship work, when a spirit comes through to deliver a message to a loved one, they're always in such a great place, and so this is really reassuring. But that's been 100% of my experience with any of the many, many, many spirits that have come through. That they are all in a really good place. They're in a learning opportunity based on their choices here, but they're all like really happy and safe, and it's reportedly very, very, very beautiful on the other side. So that's a little comfort for you number 2s. So don't worry, okay? And then, and it's funny, this card came up for me when I just draw a card for myself in the mornings sometimes, or I do every morning, an angel card and a medicine card. And I thought, well, that's funny. Like, I haven't lost anyone in a while. And, with the work I do, like, I know you're okay on the other side. And I found out later that I lost a girlfriend to cancer. And I had been really worried about her because I know she was suffering at the tail end of her journey with the cancer. And she had passed. And so that was like just really lovely message. So lots of comfort for you number 2s, okay? Number 3 is Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Beautiful card. I love all the light coming through. And, I think we're all psychic, is my personal belief. And I will say that when I started meditating on a regular basis, it completely changed my life, my physical, my mental health, all of it. And even my career path, the whole 9 yards. And so, if you're interested in enhancing your intuition and getting in touch with some of the other sensory gifts that we all have, definitely the study, prayer, and meditation is very, very helpful for this. But I love this. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open. And again, to me, this talks about the way we're viewing the world, with a global situation that we have right now. I think everyone's viewpoint on the globe, on all the humans affected by this right now, and all the changes that are happening and changes that need to happen, even though they're painful, that it's just, again, a huge time of transition and change for all of us. Hey, Radek. Okay, so that's for your number 3s. Number 4 is Ray. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So just, a lot of, clearly they're angel cards, so they're spiritual, but a lot of talk about spirituality and the angels really supporting us and people on the other side being a good place. And then also doing, Ray's about the self-care and the yoga and the exercise. And I will say this about keeping your COVID sanity right now, that when I am up in my head, because I think most of us can be right now, especially if we are at home more than not. In California, we're squeezed back down quite a bit again. And so I find that when I go out and walk the dogs, it just blows the funk right off me. It clears my mind. So definitely the yoga and exercise are essential to our sanity right now, okay? So keep hanging in there. Keep moving your thing. Shake your thing. All right, 3 number 4s. Number 5 is Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. I think Maya came up last week too. Hey Paul, Mara, how are you? Mwah, mwah. I missed you in Colorado. So again, this card speaks to, you know, there is kind of a common theme here again. And the schooling, the study, and the education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. And you've got the angels supporting you, you know, again and still and always with this process. So, you know, here she is again, you know, in deep thought. The ocean is in the background, giving her some clarity as she studies and gets that education. And so again, for you number 5s, hey Val, how are you? Wow, it's good to see you. For you 5s, if you're thinking again, Alejandro, about making those changes, and you know, if you love what you're doing right now, maybe you have the opportunity to dig a little deeper and get an extra degree or an extra certification or you know, an extra layer of knowledge. I've done quite a bit of that during this process, as far as taking additional classes and making sure that, you know, I'm really digging deep into my, I hate to call them gifts, but you know what I mean, to my stuff, so that I am the best I can be for my clients. And, you know, I think that we are all students in life and that we continue to have positive growth as long as we're open to it. So, all right, so a lot of support from the angels as per usual, and lots of positive change coming through, and willingness and openness seem to be really a lot of the theme, and to the study, self-care, meditation, and the courage. All right, so there you have it, and I'll leave you with the empowering statement, and that came through as, I believe in myself. So when you're having a little bit of a right now in these times, just remember, you believe in yourself, all right? And that helps too with eradicating some of those limiting beliefs, all right? So keep on believing. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah! Thank you so much.